It's part of the reason why I'm considering taking tomorrow night off. This is going to be disappointing while people are streaming the full game. It's going to be hard to avoid spoilers like that as well. It's gonna be hard enough not to watch. I think clicking the link is good, but I would recommend using the code because you get 10% off. The affiliate code basically is a tracker so that they know that you came from my channel and know to give me the commission, basically. And the code is to get the discount. The code is Drast. Yep, Devastator is my favorite class. Sadly, I do not have a key to play early. I would love one, though. Capital D. I'm not sure if casing matters on it. But... The spoilers and why you playing the demo questions. I wouldn't be on if I was a PC streamer, yeah. That's another reason. It's just a lot of, why are you playing the demo still? Yeah, that's going to be, we're going to get a lot of those questions if I stream tomorrow night. Yep, a lot of people are reporting updates. I mean, King Eric the Red, I mean, it's a valid concern. I mean, I have no idea whether or not they'll take that in consideration as flagging people as cheaters, but it's not worth the risk. One was 24 gigs, the other one was 10 gigs. Yeah, a lot of people are reporting different file size updates, so I don't know what that's about. It's hard as I've geared myself up for today. Understandable. Trust me, I understand. I won't be able to stream it until April 2nd at midnight, so I'm actually having to play later than everyone else. Since the PC release is going to be at noon my time, I can't stream at noon. And yeah, so I have to wait till midnight the following day.
Attention, you are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcome?
Yeah, I've played as a pyro. I've played all the classes. Moistus Bukaki. Thank you for the follow, I guess. I mean, what is Outriders like? I liken it to Remnant, Gears, Diablo with the loot system and world tiers, and fuck, Borderlands. Sorry, had a brain fart there. Yeah, it's definitely a medium range class. Yeah, I wouldn't go by the countdown timers. Community manager has confirmed to one of our community members here that the countdown timer is not accurate for everyone. Trickster's your favorite? Really feels tanky? Yeah, DPS at the same time. Yeah, it's going to be really good single target DPS. And Robbie, thank you for the follow. I thought one of the marksmen was waving at me. I'm starting to see things. What's my favorite game? Favorite game of all time? Oof. That's a hard one to pick. My go-to for that has always been Final Fantasy VI. Yeah. No, those strategy games aren't for me. No. I'm not a smart man. Nah, I've done a little bit of like XCOM style games like Mutineer Zero. I absolutely love that game. I'm big on RPGs. So let's see. Let's see what my most streamed games are for this year. It's probably, the first one's probably going to be Tarkov, but we'll see. All right. Outriders is #1 currently. Valheim, Escape from Tarkov. Outward, Subnautica Below Zero. Volcanoids, Subnautica. A little bit of Miscreated. Played that with some buddies. RimWorld and I Love You, Colonel Sanders. And for last year, let's see. Last year, my most streamed game was Escape from Tarkov, then Remnant from the Ashes, Darkest Dungeon, Witcher 3, Cyberpunk, Sekiro, RimWorld, Baldur's Gate 3, Mountain Blade 2, Bannerlord, Outer Worlds, Outward, Jedi Fallen Order, Outer Wilds. That was my favorite game I played everything last year. Detroit Become Human, Celeste Crown of the Magister, Rune 2, Subnautica, Fallout 76, XCOM, Chimera Squad, Hammer Ting, Killing Floor 2, Frostpunk, Hardspace Shipbreaker, PlanetSide 2, Blightbound, Star Citizen, West of Dead, and Let's see, 0.7 hours of Path of Exile. Yeah, I loved the Command and Conquer games when I was little as well. Back when it was Westwood Studios. Can you explain the expeditions? There's a countdown until the timer runs out or the timer starts at 0. You have a countdown. Basically, the expeditions are, they're timed in the sense that the faster you do them, the better loot you get. So bronze is you take this amount of time. Silver, you take this much of time. Gold, you take this much of time. So the smaller the number, the better. The faster you clear it, the better your loot will be at the end. Yep. I remember the same thing, Ozzy. I had it before it was on Steam as well. Hey, Celestia. What other hobbies do I have besides gaming? When I have to do it, PC building. Love putting together new PCs. I did install it, Celestia, on Steam. I don't remember how big it was, though. Yep. Challenge tiers are going to be kind of nutty. You're looking at the screen right now? Perfect. Kill me. Probably why I'm in the job I am. Kind of similar. Yeah. Like I took 1 day off in March for streaming, and it was to build a PC. Yeah, I built myself a streaming rig. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've built every computer I've used since 2005-ish.
Attention, we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcome drones?
Soma Domain. Thank you for the follow. What am I doing with this level? Going in, killing the marksman, killing the captain, hoping for legendaries and gear to drop for breaking them down into shards. Thoughts on this game? It's got potential. I'm hovering over the purchase button. Completed the demo. Help me buy it. There you go. I recommend it. It has my recommendation. If you're a fan of looter shooters in the vein of like Remnant from the Ashes or Borderlands, Gears, things of that nature, it's definitely worth the buy. I just woken up and holy shit, I'm hungover. Please help. Drink water. Excedrin and water. I built all my own PCs. First time I ever did it. Dim slot 3 sparked, lit on fire, and went out luckily due to manufacturer's defect. Scared the shit out of you. I think a lot of people that would have scared them into never building another computer. Yeah, you can farm it. All side quests are repeatable. Honestly, all content is repeatable. You just reset your story point. What's the end game grind like? Well, we don't have access to the end game right now, but based on what we've been told, there's roughly 30 to 40 hours of main story. And then varying reports say 60 to 90 if you do all the side content. I'm going to lean on the conservative side and say 60 hours if you do the main campaign and all the side content. Then you have the expeditions. There's 14 expeditions, which are timed and have challenge tiers. So like bronze, silver, and gold. But you will get gear as well as items used to upgrade your gear from these expeditions. In order to do the harder content on a harder difficulty, do the expeditions on a harder difficulties. And then when you've done all 14, there's another one called Eye of the Storm that we know virtually nothing about. See, I don't include Destiny or Division in it anymore, simply because people get the wrong idea of it with those games being live services. It'll be midnight for you, Raptor. No PvP at all. There will not be PvP. Thank Christ. Hi, Dadu. $14 including Eye of the Storm? Yeah. The release of the game is April 1st at midnight per your time region if you are on console. So midnight per your time zone. So some people are getting around that by setting their time zone to New Zealand, which it will be midnight there shortly. I find this as to be an exploit and borderline cheating to get early access to something you shouldn't have access to, and I frown upon it. I don't recommend people do that in the event that the developers feel the same way that I do and decide to flag them as cheaters like they have for other time alters people have done on their systems. This game will not be a service. That doesn't mean no future content. It just means that you're not going to have updates on a regular scheduled basis like you would with a game service. They have said that they're basing any DLC future content on how well received this game is. I think we can all agree that this game is being well received already, and it's going to be more, yeah, exactly, old school DLC type updates. Exactly. Yeah, I've got over 200 hours in the demo already as well. I'm getting close to 300. I've played this game every day since the demo dropped. Yep, I already got my money's worth and game hasn't even launched. Exactly. Can you just die? Thank you. He's from New Zealand, exactly. Yeah. The DLC was locked as soon as it became available on Game Pass. Here's hoping. I've tried every class. I've taken them all to max level, experimented with different builds. They're all like, they all have legendaries. They all have good gear for what you can have in the demo. They're all prepped for release, meaning they have full inventories full of blues for deconstructing, as well as their stashes are full as well. So yeah, I am more than ready. Yep, I agree. Kill them all. I agree. Yep. Devastator will be my main for the launch. Exactly. Like, I went into the demo thinking I was going to main a Pyro. And then I played a Devastator and fell in love. Yes, that is my plan. To move everything over to the Devastator to dismantle. As soon as I have access to the stash. No, they haven't, Steve God. They're focusing on the release and making sure the release is solid before ever discussing like a roadmap. The game has to be put out and received well before they're going to decide on DLC content. Honestly, I find them all fun. But I like the survivability and AoE of the Devastator. And I'm really looking forward to the other abilities we get let down the road. From what I understand, there is not cross-save, just cross-play with your buddies. So if you have friends on PC versus PC, you'll be able to play together, but not cross-save. Only live service games have roadmaps because they only sell you half a game and release the other half to you later. Exactly. Or be like Anthem and they sell you no game and then don't give you any content. Roadmap for this game is all 14 expeditions. And I really hope developers take notice of this and start following suit with this kind of development cycle and no games as a service. World tiers and challenge tiers. The game that shall not be named. Thanks for the Lego. 30 minutes in your stream always drops me a Lego. Glad to be of service. What failed harder, Anthem or 76? They both failed, but for different reasons. In my opinion, Anthem did. One, there was actually something to do in Fallout 76. People didn't like it, but there was something to do. Second, Fallout 76 continued to release content, so you're actually getting more content, and it was free updates. So Anthem just didn't put out any content, period. Oh, they absolutely did 76 dirty, and it was a cash grab. But they put out content for it, so there's actually something to do in the game. Anthem was just a different kind of cash grab. Yep. They did release a BR mode to try to save it. Didn't work. But I think the Wastelanders addition to it brought a lot of people back. I even went and tried it. I'm probably one of the few people that actually enjoyed Fallout 76 at release. You can level up the gear, Casey. You can actually increase the quality of it, the rarity of it too. So yes, I probably will use some, if not all of it. Yep, using the crafting system, you'll be able to upgrade your gear. You just don't have access to the crafting in the demo. You unlock that at level 10, apparently. They wanted it to be like ESO. The thing about ESO, though, the Elder Scrolls franchise is already well established to where it was more primed for a game like that. Fallout was not. In my experience, the Fallout genre is a little bit more niche. Yeah, the absolute zero. Is that what you're talking about, Wolf Booty? The Discord link no longer works. That should not be right. Oh, I think that's because in the panels. Exclamation point Discord. We updated there. I forgot to update it in the panels. Here. I forgot to update it there. My bad. Let me fix that real quick. I forgot to update it. Where are you at? Come on, where are you at? Thank you for letting me know that. All fixed now. It's a rare shotgun. Yeah, the absolute zero. Or it could be an epic that has the mod. Yeah. Don't kill everything. Do not kill everything. Not long now. It's longer than you think. That's what he said. The concept of Fallout 76 was going for was awesome to be able to survive with your friends and stuff. Honestly, the fact that there were no humans in it and that I mostly played solo, like no human NPCs, I loved that. It gave it more of the survival and isolationist feel to it. Only stockpile blues. Yeah. And then once your inventory is full, any blues you pick up will be sent to your stash, even though you can't access your stash. And once your stash is full, it'll automatically start dismantling everything you pick up. At that point, switch your threshold down to green. Then everything you pick up is dismantled. Yeah, no humans was weird, but it was cool. Exactly. And you're kind of like trying to figure out and piece together what happened. I actually liked that. Oh, we need to clear these out. Yeah, you just got to make sure you clear out your inventory of all the green weapons, or else you'll accidentally shard a legendary if one drops. How many hours until I can play? Shit. A lot. Congrats, Kale. Let's see. What? 36 hours roughly. Doesn't count for me. I don't have an early access code, Immortal, unfortunately. Oh yeah, Devastator's ready. I don't have those kinds of connections to get the early access. Yep. Ambassadors get to play in an hour. Yep. I don't have those kinds of connections. Yep. Ambassadors get early access. If only I had connections. Hey, zombie. How you doing? Need to send in them foot pics. Maybe. Now the NDA will be lifted in an hour. They were under NDA. Well, I think they had already, by the time I found out about the ambassador program, I think they'd already closed it. So I was a little late to the game on that front. I never found anywhere to apply for an ambassador program. Oh, we're doing this, huh? It's close to 300. It's not over 300 yet. Let's see. It was 83 hours, 283 hours when I started the stream. That's about 5 hours ago. So 288 hours. Will the difference be huge if you didn't grind before the launch of this? No, it won't be. It'll be a small advantage. That'll be over quickly. Yep. People who are in like New Zealand and Australia, they'll be able to stream the game legitly in full from an hour, as well as ambassadors. Yep, I had to download the demo as well. Luckily all the settings saved, so that wasn't an issue. You haven't finished your launch. Well, what should you get for your launch supplies? I mean, what do you already have? Excuse you. Yep, you're on Xbox, so you get it on Game Pass for free. Not on the PC Game Pass, though. So in case anyone was hoping for that. No, it's not like a Tarkov wipe. Basically, the head start I'm talking about is I'll have materials, some extra materials for crafting. That's basically it. And cookies. Protein. You need protein, my man. Beef jerky. Get yourself some nuts, like some cashews or some almonds. I mean, Ghost, there's no PvP in this game, so any head start really doesn't matter. It's not like you're going to have an advantage over another player in a competitive situation anyway. I mean, I'm starting the game later than everyone else anyway, so. Because I won't be able to stream it until April 2nd at midnight, so. Any advantage I have doesn't matter. They'll be negated within the first few hours of the game being launched. Yeah, we won't be crafting straight away anyway. It doesn't unlock until level 10, so. See, I'm in an opposite boat, zombie. All my family's going to be out of town for the next 4 days. Wife has been in New York for the past since Sunday, and she's coming back today in the evening, and she's going to be staying overnight. Giggity. And tomorrow she's going to leave with the kids to take them down there. So I'm gonna have the house to myself for 4 days. I just hope she doesn't look at this place with a black light when she gets home. Better be spotless. It's not spotless when she's leaving. What are you talking about? Our house is a wreck. We have small children, or a small child that is like the Tasmanian fucking devil. There's a reason I call her the Gremlin. Just curious. Didn't want this to be another game that's like, oh cool, for like 8 hours and then I never touch it again. Nah. Honestly, I feel this, if you're into the looter shooter genre, a la Remnant or Borderlands, Gears, things of that nature, you're going to get a lot of playtime out of this game. If there was somehow a way to postpone Easter, I would do it. Not me, because that's the reason I'm getting the house for 4 days. Wanted to start streaming, but with 3 little kids and work, just can't find the time. Yeah. It is not hard to, or it's not easy to do when you're a family man. Luckily, my family is supportive of the idea, so especially my wife. Yeah, streaming isn't easy, but people think it is. Hell, just sitting here talking for 6 to 12 hours a day isn't easy. Talking nonstop is a huge strain on not only your voice, but your throat health in general. And then there's the whole mental side of it. How long have I been a streamer? I came back to streaming almost 2 years ago. Yeah. Back in the day, I started in 2014 and I streamed for about a year, and then real life kind of took over and I had to stop streaming. I think a lot of us can understand that. And then in 2019, April 12th, so we're coming up on that 2-year anniversary. I came back to streaming nothing but Escape from Tarkov. Don't recommend that. And yeah, we've been going strong ever since. Ghost knows what I'm talking about. We got a drink redeem. I actually need to go get a fresh drink, so thank you for that. I am getting parched, so give me 1 second. That knife was a little cold. Should warm it up a little bit next time. No, I'm not saying anything about you. I'm saying the game itself. Tarkov is a horrible game to try to grow in. do not like Tarkov anymore. I do get the itch to play every once in a while, but I also know the game is not in a great place. That's why I stopped playing it. If they ever fix their desync issues, and hit reg and all that, I'll probably play it again. Definitely not as seriously as I did before, but them fix things. Yeah, they fix one thing and then they break 5 others. It's old now. Tarkov was okay. Yeah. Yeah. What was it? The 2019 drops event. That's when it blew up, and it's never been the same since. Everyone and their mother became a Tarkov streamer then. It's right up there with COD now as far as saturation. 12 was when we went from the stable to a steep nosedive. Yep. I haven't played the game on a regular basis since September, because it's just every time I played it's been a horrible experience. And now the whole community got divided on the whole rat versus Chad, and it just became obnoxious and became a lot more toxic. That was the most toxic shit that ever happened to that game, thanks to some papegas. I'll call it out, General Sam. General Sam and his videos are the worst things that happened to Tarkov. That and thermals. I know he wasn't the only one, but he's kind of the one that kind of started that whole trend. And then, as usual, you get copycats. I liked my Reaps too, but I don't believe they should be in the game. Flea Market was the worst. Yes, yes. Before the flea, I'm one of those people where I feel if you remove the flea market, aside from the whole server issues, if you remove the flea market, the game would be perfect. You ban the flea market, or remove the flea market, level gate, reserve, and labs behind level 30 and level 40 respectively, behind level 30 missions, and the game fixes itself. Take away the key card access to labs and just gate it behind a level 40 quest. There you go. You're not going to have people with the best gear instantaneously in the first week. Yeah, I set aside from the major server improvements, but I'm talking about just the core of the game. They won't remove the flea. Yeah. They've made the flea market so ingrained in what the game is that it'll never go away. Play single player, that fixes it. But then you don't get the PvP that makes Tarkov an exhilarating experience. They always say they're upgrading servers, but I've never been able to tell the difference. As if you're good at PvP. I mean, you can get good in time. Yes, I do think this game would be much better. Better than what we experienced in the demo. That's for damn sure. There'll be more to do. Love just going in and fighting people that weren't running around trying to get items for their flee. Yeah. Also like the idea of making it a hardcore rule set where once you go into a raid, you can't put anything in your secure container. You can only take out and use what you bring in with you. That way you find a LEDX, you got to make it out with it. And there's no sticking it in the secure container. Wish when you join a team you could pick one instead of it auto finding you one. Yeah. What excites you most about the game? The story, the variety and builds that we have. There's so many things you can try out, and expeditions, and finding out what the fuck Eye of the Storm is. Because we really don't know anything about it. Story is excellent. I love the humor that they use in the game as well. Like this Lieutenant McCain quest. Love it. Instant karma. I saw someone complaining that there's too much vulgarity in this game. Bitch, have you ever gone outside? I mean, there's vulgarity everywhere you go. And if I lived in this world, you better bet your ass I'm going to be swearing like a sailor. If I had to go through this bullshit, yeah, people just look for stuff to complain about, like you said, Ghost. People try to find something to be outraged about. And games are always a target. They have been for decades. My opinion on it is, if you don't like vulgarity, don't play the fucking game. Unpopular opinion. Presley's loot run videos are bad for the game. Any kind of loot run. I mean, yeah, doing loot runs are perfectly fine in Tarkov because you need to make money somehow. But when you have that kind of influence and that large of an audience, you can dramatically shape the way the game is played. All right, for you Tarkov players and watchers, who's your favorite Tarkov streamer? Have they not played Gears of War? Myself. Fair. Fair. Bad Friends Gaming. I assume you mean baddie. Sure, Odin. Go for it. You were my favorite Tarkov streamer. Aww. I don't know why. He always taught us the ways to get better. Well, the ways to get better is not this way. I hate you, Odin. Always make me embrace the dark side. I am the dark side. I'm gonna bring peace and justice to my new empire. I hate sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. I miss my pod racer. Life was simpler then. Just me and my pod racer. Kicking Sebulba's ass. Of course, I was a slave then. Then Obi-Wan, Mr. High Ground. Me. You stupid little beard. Sense much anger in you. Yeah, I wonder why, bitch. That bald bastard Mace Windu. I'm gonna cut your arm off and shove you out a window. And ammunition, yes. I love ammunition. No, that sounds about right, Beast Mode. I always try to explain things and know the best ways to do it. I don't know about the best ways. I know the best way for me to do it. I hate you, Odin. Wrong universe. Maybe. Those of you who are new to the channel, that was what Embrace the Dark Side does. Or the old schoolers that haven't been here in a while. Hey, he's not dead? There he is. Now he is.
Code yellow. Philanthropist detected.
Jab
Thank you,
Dancing
Jab.
gifted a tier 1 sub to M6 Seb. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Thank you for gifting that sub to M6. Appreciate it.
Attention, we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
Harbin, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Oh yeah. You guys are great. Thank you. One day we'll be able to play the full release of the game, but that day is not today. Sad panda. I just refreshed the Outriders channel. It's just so many people like early access, early access, early access. I should put Cries and PC as my stream title. And boop. Now my favorite Tarkov streamer is Deadly Slop. I don't get why PC isn't getting it at the same time as console. It's because there's such a wide hardware variance with PC users and is more prone to needing troubleshooting. So they want to make sure they have as many people in office to help with that to ensure a smooth launch. So they're doing it when they start their days, 9 a.m. PST. My carer for my disabled son, so money isn't abundant, so thanks again. Hey, that's awesome though. I've been a carer before, so I understand. I was the primary caregiver for my father when he had cancer. Had a nurse that came out every day or so, and yeah, day-to-day was left to me and my mom. But my mom didn't have the strength to really help him and move him around the way he needed to be moved. So also because of the way Steam, Stadia, Epic Games stores work. I mean, they've done midnight releases on Steam before, but the way I'm also looking at it is it's taken some of the strain off the launch day on the authentication servers. So yep, definitely makes us stronger. Morning 49ers. I am excited. Just not excited that I won't be able to play when everyone else will. Keep forgetting to clear this. Oh my luck, I've probably dismantled like 5 legendaries by now. Morning, Hutchie. Feel your pain. Pre-ordered on Amazon because my payment method changed, got declined. Won't be here till Saturday. Yep. We're just missing. Basically, it's a 12-hour delay for me since I'm on PC. The release time on PC is noon, and I can't stream at noon, so it'll be 12 hours after that. So, heard you get a special reward for dismantling that thunder chicken. I mean, I could. What would you do if I dismantled this right now, Sonny? Huh? What would you do? What would you do? Hmm? My finger's on the delete button. What would you do? Say I won't. Say I won't. I'll fucking do it. No balls. Bye. Yeah, that's the purpose of stockpiling Legos, is dismantling them for release. Did you feel a disturbance in the force? Get your fat ass back here. When the potato is strong. What's going on, Rogue? My knees hurt. Nope. Well, I have the full game like installed and ready to go, but I don't have early access. No. I wouldn't know, Rogue. I wouldn't know. No, it hasn't released yet. The release begins for people in like New Zealand, probably right about now. Yeah, like 30 minutes. Yeah. And ambassadors get early access as well. I imagine some larger streamers have early access as well. Like I know Code Carnage has early access for today. So I know he's going to be playing this morning. You just got kicked out of the bedroom? Why? Yeah, you're in Australia, so if you're on console, you'll have early access shortly. Or you will have access shortly. If you're on PC, not so much. This is a stupid question. What is this level you keep replaying and dying? This is the Terra Inferma side quest. One of the ways you can farm legendaries that efficiently. But go in, kill the captain, kill the marksman. Well, speaking of marksman. And then die and repeat. Yeah, once the full game releases, don't do this. Yeah, I've done as much in the demo as I possibly can. Demon. I mean, you don't want me to let the demon out. Squeeze you. But my inventory is full, my stash is full, so anything I pick up other than a legendary, because I keep my weapons clear, is going to be sharded. So shards for crafting. Are any of these... people with early access, people I recognize? Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be big. No. Oh, there's Pwn Star. He's been live for 11 minutes, it seems. So many early access people. Makes me sad. Not everyone else. It's not true. Yeah, I'm also curious if I had any legendaries land in my stash while I was farming and not realizing my inventory was full. She's still yelling, but I'm in the man cave now. Another stupid question. I want to start streaming Twitch. Started yesterday with Cyberpunk, 1 hour. I want to start from the beginning with the Outriders. Any tips? Don't do it on a newly released game. You won't get to have any discoverability. Have a good one, Beast Mode. Have to do a little work. Have a good one, Ferocious. Oh, well, Ferocious, there probably will not be a stream tomorrow night. I'm probably going to take tomorrow night off. any other, I'd say a game that you enjoy, that's first and foremost more important, that you want to play, that has between 400 viewers to 1,000, but not a lot of people streaming it. That's kind of a sweet spot that I have found. Yeah, exactly. Find a game that you enjoy that have a good viewer to streamer ratio and isn't oversaturated. Yes. I'm not saying 400 to 1,000 viewers for you. I'm saying for that entire category. Yes. I mean, it can be higher, but you want to have that streamer ratio in your favor. So the less streamers in that category and the more viewers, the better. Yeah. You want there to be more viewers than there are streamers. Just starting out, you don't want to play a brand new game that's just coming out. You're going to get drowned out by everyone else. This room is the only reason I bought the house. I wish I had a man cave. When I buy a house, it's going to have a basement that's going to be all mine. I'm going to turn that thing into a studio. Like, for example, say only 20 people stream Super Smash Brothers, but 6,000 people want to watch it. That could be a good category to go into. Yeah. It means there's a large amount of viewers who enjoy that game, but not a lot of people streaming it. So there's a chance you could pull viewers from someone else who is streaming that, or when, say, the top streamer ends, their audience might go elsewhere and they want to continue watching Smash Brothers. So, and there's a lot of people that look for smaller streamers. So, yeah, I'm likely going to take tomorrow off. One, to avoid spoilers as much as possible, and two, the depression of everyone having access. And also enjoy time with the family while the wife is home. Before they leave. And then Thursday night going into Friday morning, it's on. On like Donkey Kong. Now she walks in asking what an Outrider is, so and do I want coffee? She's gonna murder you in your sleep. Like Rogue, I found games like Witcher or Subnautica, Outward, those did really well. Where they had a loyal, I forgot to pop shield, a loyal fan base that loved the game and loved watching it. and they're a little bit older, so there's not as many people streaming it. So that's what I mean by, yeah, there's a large amount of luck involved with Twitch, but you can give yourself more opportunities to get lucky by doing things like this. Tell her you have to find the signal for the anomaly. Very likely, hence the reason I plan to be up for the next 3 days. Good morning. Yeah, she'll be home later tonight though.
Maybe
After school.
Maybe while we're packing. I eat dinner earlier, okay?
Yeah. How'd you sleep? You look really tired still.
That's why I woke up.
Yeah, it's not even 7 yet. Start your day.
Oh.
You want to say hi?
Hi.
I said hello, gremlin. Hey. All right. Your daughter is so cute. Yeah, she's got that snaggle tooth look now. Rogue says hi. She just gave me a dumb look. Yep, that's the gremlin.
Attention, we are being followed.
Jabber
Shall I
dabber doo.
dispatch the welcoming drones?
Thank you for the follow and welcome. Just told her about the anomaly signal and she's like, what does a phone signal have to do with anything? Just tell her not to land yet. And I just want Outrider memes after launch. We have a Discord channel for those. My granddaughter is about her age. I also have a 19-year-old. One of my thoughts on the game so far? It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm eagerly awaiting. Somewhat impatiently waiting. Yep, exclamation point Discord. Really looking forward to continuing the story and seeing all the different builds we can come up with. And really looking forward to the expeditions and Eye of the Storm, whatever that is. I have a 9 and 19-year-old. Hey, you're in the same boat as I am. Mine's 6 and 19. How do I see the number of streamers in a particular game? So you would go to browse and look at categories. Or you can just search for a game and see how many viewers that category has. and you just scroll and see how many there are. Yeah, build diversity definitely looks good. And all the classes have been fun. They're all viable. They're all going to be very powerful come in game. Just a matter of finding the class that you vibe with the most. It's the ECA. Oh, there's one more. Yep, the different biomes. I'm really looking forward to getting back into the jungle biome that we started off in the prologue with. In such a good mood today. Why are you in such a good mood? The snow. I'm looking forward to the snow, but if you look at the opening, like when you launch the game, the splash screen, that seems to be where the spiders are. So yeah. I love snow zones, but I hate spiders.
Well, good to see you again. You'll be pleased to know the hounds are still scared shitless to come around here.
No new Legos, and we're actually down a Lego since we dismantled one to prove a point. Should be fun to watch. Like, I don't like scream like a little girl when I just visibly become uncomfortable. You know?
Thanks again for getting the guy.
Game released and just been paid. Yes.
I find some semblance.
After we capture the bunker, we need to
I'm pretty busy right now. What do you need?
Sheriff.
What?
What are you standing there?
Did she give us one?
Moving.
Nope.
Only the dead get the day off.
Nope, nope, nope. But this character
Warning.
is ready.
Philanthropist programs detected in comm
Jab.
server 04.
Dude. Thank you for gifting those subs to
God help
Kakashi,
all when I'm
Scoffed,
gone.
Jay,
Fuck is gonna hold this
Infits,
place
and
together?
Hella Pellis. Thank you, my man. Told her it's Buddha's fault. She's like, since when did you start worshiping Buddha?
What are you standing there for? Keep moving. Only the dead get the day off.
Well played. It was the hardest thing to watch, but it was so fun to do. So much
God
fun.
help you all when I'm